Hey there, how's it going? It's Lord Char 1892, and as you guys have probably already heard, there has been some rumors about some DLC coming pretty soon for Dragons Dogma 2 called the Dragon Princess. And just like a Lady of the Night's first day on the job, I recommend you spit because this is going to be hard to swallow. Okay, so first let's address the leak. The title of the expansion is going to be The Dragon Princess. The DLC is considerably bigger than Dark Arisen. DLC isn't planning to alter content from the base game. New area is swamp and tundra of a country called Glacia, based on European northern countries. It is about the size of the main game, Batal and Vernworth. It will be accessible by some points in East Vernworth. Story is about Arisen, female, chosen by another dragon. The main story is only accessible after the main game, but the region can be accessed at any point in the game. DLC price is around $29.99. It will be the biggest ever made by Capcom, and it has been in the works alongside the main game. There will be around 10 new big monsters and around 35 new enemy types. The ones I've seen are a giant snow troll, a giant spider bear, a poison wyvern, and a Cerberus. Hydra and cockatrice are not one of them. Release date is November, but it might get delayed. Okay, so my first issue with the leaks is that the proposed date for the DLC release is November 29th, 2024. Now, in my opinion, this is way too fast to have a DLC come out, especially since they're saying that the DLC area is going to be the size of Vernworth and Batal. So this kind of has me worried because this has me thinking that the game was originally going to be a lot bigger, but it was cut instead to be able to do this DLC move, which, is not unheard of big companies like Capcom, but I just, I wish it wouldn't be true. Another issue I'm having is going to be the price. They're saying that the price for the DLC is going to be $29.99, and it's going to be the biggest DLC ever made by Capcom. Now, first, $29.99, that's some pre-inflation prices, my guys. Okay, Capcom, being the greedy suckers that they are, easily going to price it at 40, if not 45, since the base game was 70. Okay, and finally, my last big issue is going to be about the story. The story is about another Arisen, specifically female, chosen by another dragon. The main story is only accessible after the main game, but the region can be accessed at any point in the game. So that, coupled with another bullet point that they have here, is that the DLC isn't planning to alter content from the base game. Now, with those two combined, it definitely brings up some issues, because if we're able to go to this new area without beating the game, that means that if you beat in the game and you know how it ends, that final cutscene, so that's not going to be possible for you to take that route, which is what makes the most logical sense if we're going to go east. So that means they want us to go east of Vernworth, but we're going to be going up through the mountains, through the hidden village, if anything. Right? So that's not making sense. Another thing is how, okay, so if you beat the game, right? You've done what you need to do, and you know how it ends. How is that not changing the base game if we have to do the main story to be able to get to this second part of the story, and there's another dragon and a girl in it, right? Doesn't make sense. Now you could say maybe it's like Dragons Dogma 1 with Dark Arisen, where it's just a little, let's say a little portal, right? Where you take that little boat over to Bitter Black Isle, but Bitter Black Isle also exists within its own little universe, right? Now the thing with that is, though, that Bitter Black Isle, because it is in its own little universe, can be accessed at any point in the game without doing the story, because it is within itself in its own little pocket dimension. But over here, we can go to the new area from the beginning without completing the story. Just the story aspects are not going to be there until you finish the main game. I don't know about you guys, but to me, it's sounding pretty fake, Just like that one time when she told you 3 inches was enough, but then she's still taking calls from Darius. Nah, I don't buy it. Hey, that's going to be it for today's video. Remember, I am kind of retarded, so don't take anything I say actually serious. But if this is making sense to you, go ahead, do me a favor in the comment section. I want you to put preach, okay? I'm going to take this, I'm going to go up to my boss, I'm going to tell him, hey, I started a new religion. I have sermons on Thursdays, okay? I need the day off. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Remember to subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, I'm going to leave a scrunchie in your truck and hope your girl finds it. I'll see you guys in the next video.